Hello Pisces, how are you? This is Dee from Consciously Focused Tarot. Welcome back again. So I'm going to do the love reading for April 2018 for Pisces Sun, Moon and Rising, okay? I'm going to do, but before I even start the astrology summary or the planetary summary, have you noticed this picture back here? It's beautiful, yeah? It's handmade of, I don't know what these wires are, copper conductors with, it's called an orgonite. What's it called? An orgonite balancer with all these crystals in the back. When you turn all the lights off, they glow in the dark. Really beautiful, you know, real crystals here. And what it's supposed to do is it balances out energies around computers, cell phones, that type of thing. And it just balances out and clears energy in a room just in general. So I thought this would be really good to have at my desk where I do my reading. But anyway, seeing as I'm displaying this publicly, I do have to give the person credit. So if you're interested in buying something like that, you go to Super 7, hold on, super7healers.com. Okay, so they got a free plug from me, seeing as I'm using their products publicly. I do have to do that, give them credit for it. So let's move on. So now, planetary aspects. I'm sure Pisces, you know that we are in the Mercury retrograde, so back up your computers, your laptops, anything with moving parts, make sure it's been properly maintained, or that your maintenance have been done on it. Make sure you have your virus software on your computers, that type of thing, because Mercury is a planet that governs communication, so anything to do with electronic devices, communication. They also say don't sign contracts, don't make any binding agreement, whether it be verbal or written, until Mercury goes direct, which is after the 15th, April the 15th. And even then they're saying wait until after the bookend dates, the 15th or the 16th, depending on where you live, or what country you live in, is a bookend date. So when it's actually turning, it can cause a little flux there. So the rule of thumb is to wait at least 3 days. So maybe not do anything until the 18th or the 19th if you're going to sign contracts or enter into any binding agreement, legal binding agreement. Obviously, if you can't wait and you can't stall or delay until after Mercury goes direct, then you just can't. All it means is that sometimes what you thought you had agreed to may not be the case. And when Mercury goes direct, you may start to see that, oh, that wasn't what I signed up for. So it's not really a bad thing. It's just that then you need to take time and energy to go back in and fix those things that could have been avoided if one had waited until Mercury is going direct. Okay, what else do we have? Enough of bloody Mercury now. I'm tired of, so I've said this on given this spiel on every single video. So I'm tired of repeating myself. I need to get a video splicer where I can just record that information once and add it to each video. Now, wouldn't that be smart? Okay, Pisces. So, and then obviously they also say that people can return from the past in a Mercury retrograde. Like you may run into someone that you haven't talked to in quite some time, a family member, an ex, a co-worker, whoever. You know, you may just get a text out of the blue, or you may run into them somewhere. Also, like I said, this is a good time to go back in and complete projects that you've already started, reevaluate them, improve them, reassess, reorganize, to bring them to completion. But this is not an ideal time to actually launch anything new until Mercury goes direct on the 15th of April. Okay, and also there were two moons, two full moons, one on the 1st and one on the coming up on the 29th. Well, because I'm recording, so, but well, I'll probably post this before April the 1st, but I'm recording this before April 1st, okay? So there is a second full moon coming up, Pisces, in the same month, in your 7th house of relationships, which really that's quite unusual for you to have a full moon in the same month come up in the same area of your chart. So it looks as though you will be looking at relationships, or you will be required to look at what needs to be reassessed or changed in as it pertains to your relationships, okay? And also, I think you'll be socializing a lot more, networking, communicating, you know, social circles, friendships, organizations, or with people that you like-minded people, that type of thing is going to come up towards the end of April, 3rd week, 4th week of April. And also your money, your 2nd house of money. So you'll definitely be looking at your financial situation, the health of your financial situations, you know, debt and assets. And as a matter of fact, now come to think of it, we have to file taxes by the 15th of April, don't we? So I think everybody's going to be looking at their finances and that type of thing. But seriously though, Pisces, in your 2nd house, specifically for Pisceans, you definitely will be taking a serious look at your finances, okay? So that's the end of my little astrology spiel. I hope it wasn't too boring, but I do like to start with that, because sometimes if you know what influences are coming, this love reading is for April. So if there's something in here you see that's quirky, you could say, you know, where is that coming from? It might be a planetary influence that's coming in that you can actually prepare for before it gets here, okay? So I've already shuffled these cards offline. I'm not shuffling them online again because it's too time consuming. I'm sorry, you're just gonna have to trust me on this. My confirmation cards I will shuffle on camera, okay? So to start out with your angel oracle cards, the first card here, and you know what, I was looking at these. Okay, let me lay them out first. The first card here is free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. Now, when I saw this card, I thought, well, this is very different to the love reading that the Pisces got for last month for March. Okay, so this may just be for some of you Pisces, okay? Oh, this is better. Then now there is another group of Pisceans who may be going away on a vacation with their significant other, with their that special person, honeymoon, enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. It doesn't necessarily need to be a honeymoon, but it could be a romantic getaway time, okay? And the other card is love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. Excuse me, I have to clear my throat. Okay, sorry, I didn't want to cough or clear my throat right by the microphone here. So, where were we? Okay. So it looks as though we may have two groups here. It could be three, it could be two, and some may be overlapping, but I'm probably seeing two distinct groups here, okay? Now you know this is a general reading for so many people, so I can only narrow it down so much. If you want more of a precise reading where I can pick up on your specific situation and your specific energy, then we have to do a private reading, okay? Okay, let's get started. So right out the gate, we start off with the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, which seems to be pretty appropriate under the Free Yourself card. Okay. Then we have the Page of Cups. The King of Wands in reverse. This is a fire sign. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And here we have the counterpart. So that was the King of Wands. This is the Queen of Wands. So that this may be a couple, but they're in reverse. But this is also a Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. And here we have the Queen of Cups in reverse. There are a lot of people in this reading. Wow. Nine of Pentacles. Okay. And the Strength. This is a Leo card. There's a lot of excuse me. Okay, there's a lot of fire in here, Pisces. So you might be dealing with someone who's a fire sign. Okay. Or their moon, Venus, their moon or Venus sign may be a fire sign who you're dealing with. Your partner or your romantic interest. This is fire, fire, fire. There's also a lot of earth here. Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. And then you're showing up in your own reading here. Pisces, yeah. Water sign, Pisces, you're showing up here. Okay. Can also be other water signs as well, like Cancer and what's the other water sign? Scorpio. Scorpio, okay. You don't have any air signs in here. That's a good sign so far. Okay. So what do we have at the bottom of the deck? Oh, beautiful. The Ace of Cups. Lovely. But under the Ace of Cups, we have the Two of Cups in reverse. So Pisces, what's going on? Everybody was all loved up last month, wanting to commit and all of that from what I remember from the love cards. And now it looks as though, obviously, there's still a lot of love in the relationship, but there is some disunity here. And there is the Three of Pentacles in reverse. Someone doesn't want to cooperate. There's someone that's not... There isn't any cooperation at the moment in this relationship, and it's causing some tension, okay? But there is love there in the relationship. That's good to see. Okay. Don't know if you can see that on camera. So, in the first group down here, what I see here is somebody not putting any effort or work into the relationship. Who else got this? Can't remember which sign got this, but this Eight of Pentacles in reverse, someone is not putting the effort into it, and it's come up under the Free Yourself card. It's time to take back control of your life. So it looks as though a cup is being offered here, but this person here doesn't want to be bothered. They're not putting any work and effort into this relationship, okay? But there is someone here offering love, offering a cup, a kind gesture, a nice gesture. And I also have to mention that this is a page. It's not a king, it's not a queen, okay? So someone here is offering a little something, something, okay? But with the angel advice card to free yourself, it seems as though in this group of Pisces over here, the guidance is to free yourself from a relationship or a situation where you're putting more into it than the other person. There's someone that doesn't want to make an effort, or it's a person that wants to free themselves, is not making an effort because they're not happy and they want to be free. Okay, and funnily enough, got this down here as well. This is a single person card. This person loves being single, having her own. These cards are not gender specific, it's just energy. This can be masculine or feminine energy. But you can see this is a single person. She's in her garden, she has everything she needs, the luxuries she needs. She's self-sufficient, emotionally self-sufficient, financially self-sufficient. So you've got free yourself over here, someone not putting any effort into it. So it really looks as though, and here with the lion, this is someone that's taking control back of their life, okay? They're standing in their truth, speaking their truth, living their truth, okay? And they want to be free to be able to do that, to be really who they are. So you've got this twice, Pisces. So there are a group of you who are in a relationship but you want to be free. And if it's not you that wants to be free, it's your partner that wants to be free, okay? Even though there is love in the relationship, there are feelings there, you care for each other, but somehow the two of you are not on the same page, so it's causing a friction. There's a lack of collaboration, you know? Okay? And here in the middle, this is very strange. We've got the honeymoon card here. We've got the couple. There is a couple here. And you could be dealing with a fire sign, Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius. Both of these people are expressing the fire energy, but they're both in reverse. So how are you all thinking about going on honeymoon and on a beautiful exotic vacation when you're all in reverse? Your energies need to be upright. Okay, so in reverse, this person is kind of, the Queen of Wands is kind of being a bit overbearing, and what does it say? This one is kind of being overbearing, and this one's can be a little bit manipulative. But they're not expressing their highest energy, but they seem to be mirroring each other's energy because they're both in reverse. They're both responding to each other's energy, so they're not coming out of their highest place, or, you know, their highest vibrational energy is not being expressed. They're both upside down. And it looks as though, I don't know if this is you and your partner, Pisces, but it looks as though you need a honeymoon, okay? So you guys can get upright, okay? A honeymoon, a getaway together might be what you need for the, you know, to be relaxed and reconnect and become upright. And together, upright, this is, let me tell you, this is a power couple when they're upright. Inspired, enthusiastic, they do the right thing for the right reasons. They're leaders, they're innovators. They're even intuitive, you know? They get hunches, they follow their hunches, and it works for them. So you guys, this may be, the angels may be suggesting that there's a group of you here who are already coupled up, You may already be married, or you're in a committed relationship, living together, or what have you. You need a vacation away together, okay? Because your energies are all out of whack here. And the third group of Pisces we have here. Now this is a Pisces card, the Queen of Cups. Like I said, this can be male or female. It's not gender specific. But this is someone in a relationship that feels as though they're being taken for granted. They're being used to further the other person's agenda. In reverse, this person can also, especially next to the King of Wands in reverse, this can also be someone that's a bit manipulative. Okay, is this you, Pisces? Because this is a Pisces card. Okay, or the water sign card. This can also be Cancer or Scorpio. Right? So there's someone here that feels so they're being taken for granted and they're being used, okay? And then under that we have the single card. I had explained that to you before. This is someone who is single and enjoys being single, or who is self-sufficient and independent and enjoys being independent, okay? I don't know what to make of these two cards. Because this is someone that's strong. With the strength card, because I pulled two cards here, so I pulled them both out. This is a strength card with the independent, self-sufficient card. This is someone that's strong. With this card, where someone is feeling, that was above it, that's feeling like they're being used. Okay. I'm going to have to come back to that. I'm not sure what the message is on this, to be quite honest with you. Let me take a look at this. And then the Angel's Guidance card says, love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. I don't know if this person... I don't know if this person is wishing that they were single and more financially independent, maybe, or not necessarily single, but more financially and emotionally independent. Okay. Or this can be the same person, or it can be two different people. There's a lot of people in these cards. And under here, I noticed, I didn't mention it before, but I think I'll mention it now. Under here, I noticed that we have the Three of Pentacles in reverse. What this can also mean, Pisces, is that, oh yeah, and you got Three Cups here as well. But what this can also mean is that there was a third-party relationship. There was a third person involved in your relationship, okay? And now it looks as though there will only be that third-party interference or person, the third wheel, is going to get cut out. Okay, and look, you've got Three Cups here as well. I only usually mention the third-party situation if I see the threes come up more than once. But this is kind of a bit of a strange situation here. Okay, but there's love here though. There's love here, but it looks as though if there was a third party interference, or some interference from a third party, or there was a third person involved romantically, it looks as though that person's going to be cut out, okay? Okay, so here we've got a couple here that are a little bit out of sorts here, that they may go on a vacation together, They may travel together, or maybe even just away for a weekend. You've got someone here that's not putting in any effort, and the guidance is to free yourself and take control back of your life. There's someone here that wants to take control back of their life because they enjoy being financially and emotionally independent. And it says love yourself first. And there's someone here that's feeling as though they're being used. Okay, so let's clarify. I'm going to clarify this first group here. And I can read this across this way too. These are all reversed going across here. Going across here, this can also mean that these people here are not putting it. If you go across this way, these people here are not putting a lot of work into their relationship. Okay, they could have something also to do with finances. Okay, let me not make this too long. Did I set the timer? Okay, Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Pisces, Page of Cups. I'm going to come back to that. I'm not sure what that's saying. King of Wands in reverse. Hope you're enjoying my jazz music in the background. I wasn't expecting to see that there. Go. And then the Nine of Pentacles. Okay, finally. Okay. Okay, here, with this single person here, not single, but this independent person, they want to dance to their own tune, to the beat of their own drum. They don't want to follow tradition, the status quo. They may not want commitment. Okay. They don't want to follow the status quo. They just want to be independent, financially, emotionally, because they feel empowered. This person feels empowered by their independence, okay? Doesn't necessarily mean they want to be single, but they do want to hold on to a sense of independence. And really they may not want to be committed. There may be someone in this row here that does not want to be committed. Okay, and there's someone here that feels that they're being taken for granted, but at the same time it says that a wish will be fulfilled. I don't know who this is, Pisces. These cards are confusing me. It could be that this person, this could be the same person here, Pisces, that might be you. Okay, that has a wish fulfilled, and your wish is to be financially independent and to be able to stand in your own right, not to conform to the status quo or to conform to rules and regulations and that excuse me, and that type of thing, okay? And above that, it says, love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. So it could be, Pisces, that this group here who is in this relationship feels as though they're not getting the respect that they deserve. Okay, this person has probably given up a lot of their own independence and freedom to be in the relationship, and they probably don't feel that they're getting the respect that they deserve. So this group here, someone here either wants to be single or they just want to have more autonomy in the relationship so that they can really just be who they are, stand in their own truth and feel a sense of independence. Like I said, that this person may not necessarily want to be single, but they may want to feel more of a sense of independence and be feeling respected within the relationship. And it looks as though that wish is going to be fulfilled, okay? Either way, either being single outside of the relationship or single and independent outside the relationship, or more of a sense of independence and being respected for who you are without losing yourself in the relationship. That's this row here. Ooh, okay. My goodness, didn't I pull one for this? Here, this King of Wands is in reverse. Now we know why he's in reverse, because he's suffering from a broken heart. Something happened with his partner that broke his heart, okay? And under here, the Queen of Wands, because it seems like it's a couple, it's a married couple or a couple that's committed to each other, okay? So why is the Queen of Wands in reverse? Did you see how that popped out? Let's see, what do we got here? Yeah, this couple here in the middle, this Queen of Wands feels as though somehow her stability and her security was pulled away from her, or she felt that she has lost something that has made her feel very stable and secure. Could have something to do with money, a home, a job, real estate. Okay, so this couple here, wow, this is a complicated reading. So there's a couple here, someone who's suffered from a broken heart. I don't know if it is suffered from a broken heart from this person's partner, but this partner also feels as though they've lost so much that gives this person a sense of security. It could be real estate, it could be a house, it could be a job, it could be money. This card can also mean a painful breakup, that these two may have been going through a breakup, okay? But with the honeymoon card on top of it, I don't really see a breakup. This might be suggesting that what this couple needs is just to go away on a vacation together to heal and to reconnect and to solve these issues. Now this one down here, this is the most confusing one. Here, okay, I've got it. Here, this person is not willing to work on the home anymore. Okay, this is usually a card of celebration, family, home. But seeing as this is a love reading, I would say this person is not willing to work on the family or the home anymore, okay? Or they may be working, but they're really not putting in a lot of effort. They're not motivated. They're not to put in a lot of effort into this situation, okay? And there's someone here that's giving an offer of love. This could be a younger person, it could be a child, but the offer may come with strings attached. You know, you need to be careful. This person may not be thinking straight, may not be organized. Okay. They're coming with an offer, but what are they offering? And with this offer may bring maybe an argument, maybe an exchange of words, okay? Not so nice. Yeah, so, okay, so here, there's someone coming and offering something into this situation here, but I'm really not sure what it is. It may not, whatever is being offered, it may not be what it appears to be. Because I think it's going to bring confusion. This offer is going to bring confusion because when the Queen of Swords is upright, she uses that big sword. You see that sword she's got there? And she cuts away any extraneous matter, any clouds, any confusion, any chaos. She cuts it away. She hasn't got time for it. Okay? She wants clarity, she wants fairness, and she wants justice. Now, this offer is coming up with this card in reverse. So whatever is being offered to you, Pisces, you need to be careful. Okay? And it has something to do with a home, family. Someone is not willing to work on that anymore. So, like I said, we've got 3 groups here. The angel guidance card in this group is saying it's time to free yourself, take control back of your life. Okay? And there's a similar message over here as well. Love yourself first, respect yourself first. Okay? This person does not want to jump to anyone's tune anymore. They want to stand in their own right, in who they are, their own self-sufficiency, emotional, financial. Okay? And it could be because they felt like they were being taken for granted and they're going to have a wish come true. In the middle, we have a couple